Hello, hello. Trying to describe. I'm gonna try to describe what I have on me right now. So, I'm sitting on the right two-thirds of my computer chair, okay? Right two-thirds. The left third is open. Well, it's not open. I'm not in the left third. Nucky's in it. His butt's there, okay? And then his upper body, his midsection and upper body are then draped over my lap, right? And what he was doing, he extended his right arm under his chin to the left, to where like my legs are. He extended his left arm under his chin to the right, where like my hip is, and he did a perfect cross of his arms straight out like an X and had his head in the middle, and it was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I've never seen him sit like that. But like I don't know what the fuck. I started talking, so he just like adjusted a little bit and flipped to the other side like a pancake. It was so odd. It was so odd. I'm super cooked from yesterday, not actually because of the stream, but I just like couldn't sleep properly. Um my eyes are literally blurry a little bit. You know what I mean? Like it's just, and I've been awake for a while. Um but it is what it is. I'm fine to stream, I think. If I get like really eepy, or not, I don't think I'll get eepy, more like my brain is just not functioning, I might just end early. I don't think I need to, but forewarning that at some point, if I'm like, oh my god, you know, um, the plan for today is to just chill, talk a little bit, and just play Arc Raiders. Just play Arc Raiders. I was gonna play it yesterday because there's the update, and I didn't. I don't usually play Arc on stream much, and because I don't play it on stream, it means I don't get to put the time into the game that I want to put into it, because I actually want to play Arc Raiders really badly all the time. Um, so, yeah, we'll just play it today. We'll play with Nocturnal, former Apex Pro friend who's just been doing variety. Well, I say that, but he's been playing nothing but Arc recently. Haven't hung out with Nock in a while, so it'd be nice. And we're gonna see. Nicewig has been wanting to play stuff with him and with me separately. Like he's been wanting to play stuff with both of us for a while. So we're gonna see if Wig's awake. We're gonna see if he's around, because I think that would be an insane trio. I would get so carried. I'm like, I play FPS games. If it's like not Ultra Kill, if it's not literally Quake or a Quake clone, I play like shit. But I have fun, you know? And then those two are like so, their aim is insane. It'd be so funny. Though Nock did say he's like, I'm a little concerned about my lobbies on your stream, because he has, okay, he's in higher ranked lobbies. And in PvP heavy, high ranked lobbies, it's filled with people that just shout slurs at you and that are just like insanely toxic. I was like, hey, don't worry. I could tune it out. I could yell over them. I could turn voices down if I have to. If I gotta, you know, it's whatever. You know? But, yeah, he was like, I'm a little concerned about your stream. And I was like, hey, man. If we gotta, you know, I'll just freeload out, turn the voices down. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, Blazing. I know. It's just every FPS is like this now. Somehow we've reverted to 2007 Xbox Live. It's just, it is what it is, man. Look, as long as I'm not the one yelling on stream and I'm not like cranking their volume up and being like, yeah, say that into the mic for the crowd again, you know, it'll be fine. Like, it'll be okay. So, you know, and I'll just be in VC talking with whoever I'm playing with. And if it's that bad, you know, we end, I'm tired, I just chill, you can just go watch Nox POV, you know what I mean? Like, worst case. I don't think it'll be that bad. So many people stream this game, no matter what people say, it's just whatever, you know? And I will say, you know, no matter how bad lobbies in this game might get, I've seen so much worse. I've seen so much worse, even nowadays in other games that are completely unregulated. At least in this game, I can report people, so, you know. I really want to get up from my chair and go refill. And, you know, get a snack, but my cat is just not having it. He is not having it. Yeah, companies were auto-modding chat. It's not text chat, it's voice chat. This game, you can just get on the mic and say anything, you know? They voice mod it. Most people put on a voice changer because the game has in-game voice changers. So that's what they usually do because some people don't want to be heard. Also, it's actually huge, but for female players, being able to obscure your voice and use a voice changer to sound like someone or something else is actually incredible. Because as a female playing this game, like when I was playing with Storm, we were on stream, we're hanging out, we're playing, and like there was one dude especially who was just being like so cringe, and he was like, "Oh, get back in the kitchen, you miss your whatever, blah blah blah," and he was like, I think the dude thought he was like, he thought he was funny, like he actually thought his delivery of this bit was funny. Not only was the content of the bit cringe, but the way he delivered it was like, I was like, dude, if you were a streamer, everyone would like not watch. Like, it was just so, like, the delivery was so bad. Yeah, he thought he was him. And I was like, oh man, like, even if he told a good joke, his delivery was bad. And I was like, wow, that's just, it's so many layers of bad. And I just, but I went and killed his ass. I pulled out a shotgun and started Fortnite jumping and shooting them. They didn't know what to do. That team did not know what to do. And I killed his teammates. But, yeah, I actually really like that Arc has the voice changers in there. I don't actually use it, though. I actually use my real voice, and I'm more likely to get called a 12-year-old boy than, like, a woman in that game. They'll be like, oh, a little boy in my lobby, and I'm like, don't kill me, you know? Or when people are cringe and they try to say one-liner when they do their finisher, I go like, no, please don't kill me and take my stuff, no. And I start saying shit like that and being like really annoying, and whatever their cool one-liner is, I just ruin it. Don't kill me and take my stuff. Like, I just try to make the encounter like as uncool as possible for them. And that's been my goal in that game. I do when people start shouting slurs too. I'm like, no, don't kill me, Captain Slur. Don't do it. You know, and like, it really ruins their bit. You know. No, don't say that. You know. Anyway, I really want to stand up and get up and go refill my water so badly, but man, my cat is not moving. Really sad. Yeah. Can we have a pact here in chat right now? If we're playing this game and someone does yell some crazy shit, just use really sad. Just spam really sad and be like, don't say that. Okay. Really sad. It's my favorite emote now. We're gonna use really sad and really happy today, okay? Really happy. Great joke. I love those emotes so much. They said a no word. Yeah, because the thing is, like, something that kind of bothers me, which I don't think people are wrong for doing this at all. But if you stream a game that's competitive and people get toxic and someone's on voice chat and they yell like something that you like should not say, like a bad word, people actually like have like a super negative reaction in chat and are like so shocked. And I'm like, did you really think that the toxic gamer on the stream that I'm playing against was not going to say some crazy shit? And they start getting worried and they start concern posting and they're like, oh my god, that word was on stream, even though the streamer didn't say it and it's some random in a lobby, you know? And I'm like, I feel like it brings the vibe down. It's much funnier to just make fun of them, you know what I mean? I feel like people are too shocked by it that they just sit there and act shocked in chat. And I'm like, come on, man. Like, if we know people are going to be crazy, like, let's, you know, move on, right? Like, let's keep the vibes up kind of thing. So I think we're just going to use, ooh, comrade, I like that. Yeah, just like post some shit, be funny, have a good time, you know, ignore it. Don't sit there and put a lot of attention on it in like an actually concerned way, because we're not actually concerned. We kill those people in lobby or we die to them, whatever, and we move on and we have fun playing our video game. You know what I mean? Don't worry, be happy. Yeah, we're just gonna use really sad and be like, there's not a nice word. Also, if we don't get Wig, we might get IPN. I think Wig might be asleep. Jack's sleeping, he's sleeping. But we might get IPN, which is perfect. Anyway, yeah, if someone says some crazy shit in the lobby, you just go like, oh my god, I'm telling. You can't say that. Just to keep the vibes up, you know? Because we always get, like, we'll get randoms in here in this community that are, like, you know, they'll be, like, super shocked. They'll be like, oh, maybe you shouldn't play this game. To which I say, no. I want to play the game. I don't care what people say in the lobbies. I'm not saying it. I can block my ears, move past it, you know? I'm going to tell your mom. My favorite was some guy was hacking when me and Mason Nova were playing. There was an exploit in a map where you could kind of clip out of the map for a bit and you could shoot people through walls, right? So people would clip out of the map and then just like go and shoot you in the head and farm kills, you know? And someone was doing it and they were in voice and they were like on open mic, like, ooh, I got you, whatever. So we could see like what name was saying it. And then we were like, I was like, oh man, that's so crazy. Anyway, there are thousands of people watching right now because I think Storm, we were with Storm and Storm was streaming. I think I was like, oh, and stopped talking and he was trying to pretend it wasn't him. He came out from the ceiling and ran up and was like, hey, was that guy shooting you? And we were like, oh, well. It's not super common to get cheaters. No, that was just because it was like it was a newer map and you could clip out of it. well. That shit was funny. He was really trying. Wake's trying to get... Or no, Wake, sorry. Nox trying to get a third. And he was trying to get IPN, and then he was like, fuck, it's 5 a.m. over there. I said, I know IPN can game until 8 a.m. Don't let him fool you. He's like, I'm on the gaslighting, don't worry. I'm already gaslighting him. Oh. Lucky, will you move so I can get a snack and then start the stream efficiently? Let me see if I can put the mic on him. Can you hear him? Hold on. I'm gonna get him to purr. Lucky. Why is it that when I started talking to you, you stopped purring? Oh, he's leaning his head on the mic. Is that nice? Is that a nice pillow? I think he likes the foam. I addressed him so he stopped purring because he got like alert, you know? I took him out of the zone. He was in the zone. I still feel him doing it, but like he's not making like the loud nose sound, you know what I mean? Maybe it's warm. Oh, it's warm. I'm boiling right now. Can confirm I'm sitting here with my cat on me, and the spot that he's on is like pretty much just sweating. Like I'm boiling hot. Absolutely boiling hot. It's a little warmer today than it has been. It was like, you know, below freezing. It was real cold a bit ago. And it's slightly warmer today. Not that much warmer, but slightly, you know. So I think he's happy. I think he's happy, but it's hot, you know. This shit's hot. There's a 14-pound furnace. He's about 13 pounds, and I think he's too skinny. I'm trying to feed him more. I actually slimmed down a bit because since moving to this new place, when did I move? Last year? A little over a year ago or something, I think. It's a little bit bigger, and like the way the rooms and hallways are situated, he can sprint. And there's like one small staircase that he likes to run up and down. So he's getting more exercise, and he slimmed down. And I was like, hold on, you were at a perfect weight, and now you're like a little too skinty, you know? So I've been feeding him a little more. Has it been that long? Yeah, it doesn't feel like it. It does not feel like it. I'm so glad I'm here, though. My God. The last spot I was in was I really liked, it was a very safe building that I was in before, which was really nice. I'll go here. Sorry, I'm leaned far back, so I don't know if my model can even like move much. Can it? Oh, kind of. It was like really nice and safe, and that's great. New spot still is. I have like a doorman kind of thing, but still, it was small. It was really small. So I loved the location where I was before, but you know, I had what I needed for me, and that was it, man. So now I have more space. I was like, if I buy something, I wanna buy something that, you know, my cats can like sprint around in. Hi, IPN. IPN, are you ready? I see you in my chat. Are you ready? Me and Knock are gonna play Ark, and we were gonna see if Wig was awake, and he's not. And I was like, you know what to do. You know what to do. And Knock said, I'm on it. We gotta play the new update, IPN. We gotta play the update. I wanna play it. I was just asked to join. Yep. Yep. That's right. It's 5 a.m. in your bed. It's always 5 a.m. somewhere. Whatever. Whatever. Look, the collab command got updated. Look at it. Look at that. Look at that. Well, if it's not you, then we need somebody, but it's not gonna be the same. It's not gonna be the same. I could just duo. I don't mind. I don't mind at all. But it's not gonna be the same. Nah, you're fine, you're fine. I was just bringing it up because sometimes when you play duos, they like put you in trio lobbies occasionally. So not gonna ever like, Today was the only day I stayed up this late. I can't. It's like you don't even care. It's like why couldn't you mind read and just know to be up early today? Magically, it's like you don't even care. Really sad. Really sad. No, it's fine. That's fine. We're just vibing today. I feel like I asked someone else to play, but they're usually awake later, so. Okay. Hold on, I'm checking messages. The hall mat booth, they're setting up, by the way. They're setting up. So I'm like monitoring. I'm keeping track and getting updates of how that's going. I'm gonna post an official meet and greet schedule tonight. Yeah. Mine is gonna be like first thing tomorrow. My solo one though. So I need to post that. At some point. Leering through the security cams. Yeah, no, my staff people are sending me a bunch of pics. So yeah. Yeah. But yeah, I took the first slot because I figure if people like don't want to wake up early or late, it's fine because I have a duo one with Matara the next day. So, you know, it's not really a big deal if some people like find out late and can't make it for me. And then I'll also be at the booth on the screen like several other times for other things. So I was like, guys, don't worry. I'll take the early Friday slot. I'll take the early Friday slot. Can we not call it that, llama? No. It's the GEEGA booth. It's supposed to be the GEEGA X Matara booth, and, you know, everywhere in print they swapped the name order, and I will say it annoyingly multiple times to remind people. It was supposed to be under me. It's supposed to be under G because people are gonna be looking for the letter G in the pamphlet, and now they're gonna be like, I don't see it because it's under M. It's under M in alphabetical order. Oh well, I think people will still find it. I don't think it'll be that hard, right? Surely it can't be that bad. Surely they can find it. Right? I don't know. Sometimes people go to cons and they're like, when's your event? And I'm like, look for my name. And they're like, I can't find you. And I'm like, it's right there. And they're like, what? So people like don't have eyes. So that's why I'm worried. I'm like, they can't even find it when things are done like normally. Now it's gonna be messed up. Is the snow update? I thought RV there yet. Did they add an update? I liked that game, but it was very much a single playthrough kind of thing. But did they add something? Or did they just add snow? Or nothing at all? Or are you assuming? Maybe you're simply just assuming? I don't know. I think every game should have a snow update. I think every game should have a snow level. I think every game should just be in winter, and actually just scratch that. Everything should be in winter all the time. I wish the world were in winter more. I wish winter lasted 6 months. I love winter. I love winter. I love snow. No. I'm excited. Though I think in Ark I don't have outfit. Well, maybe I do. Do I have any outfits that are like white or like light colored? Oh god, they're gonna see my rancid fits. I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out. You want to cancel winter permanently? No, I love winter. I love it. It's my favorite season. Always has been. I always looked forward to like when we got huge snowstorms and we'd go out and shovel because we would always have all these elderly people on the block that could not do it. So I'd go shovel the whole block. And everyone either lived in buildings or in like these tiny, houses that were all stuck together on the sides and stuff. So you individually didn't actually have much to shovel typically, but I would go out and shovel like the whole block because we had a lot of old neighbors everywhere I lived. So I looked forward to it because I liked shoveling like the really deep snow and packing it up super high and making like a walkway. I really liked it, man. You hate it because of the salt? Oh, I guess so. Yeah. I don't like the salt. People should just shovel. Just shovel. No, I get you, though. I get you. Get snow on one mountain peak sometimes. Oh, yeah. Some of my friends are in Japan right now on a trip. And some of them have never seen snow before because they're from places where it does not snow. So they're like experiencing that for the first time, which is cool. It's cool. I'm glad to see it. I was telling Shoto to push everyone into snowdrifts for me. Push a man. I love it. I love it. You've never experienced snow in a big city? New York does really well. So if you're not in Manhattan or like a super dense part of Brooklyn, let's say, or Queens, like right near the water, typically everyone just shovels the snow on their blocks. Even if you live in like a big tall building, like some people will just have shovels and go out and snow shovel. Some people will have like a building person, but a lot of buildings don't have a person to do that, so they just do it. So there's always a lot of people out together shoveling snow. But if you're in a slightly denser area, there's kind of nowhere to put the snow. There's nowhere to pile it up. So what we have are we have these huge trucks that they shovel snow into that melt it down. So it's just a big truck with like a huge bucket on the top looking thing, a big bin. Looks like kind of like a smaller garbage truck. The top is just open and you just shovel snow into it. And then it melts it and sends it down the sewers like the storm drains. And the water just runs off. It's cool. It's cool. So you can leave some snow, but like the excess when there's nowhere to pile it, that's what you do. Yeah, no, they don't make Soylent out of people with those trucks. They don't put people in the trucks. Just snow, and it just warms it just enough so it becomes cold water. But yeah, I like it. I like it. It's cool. Why not? They should. They should. Supposedly Shoto WWE style tossed Michi into a snowbank. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. I don't know if you guys know, because he's got like a little model, looks nice and like frail and waifish, right? And his voice sounds calm. Shoto is big. He's yoked and shredded. Okay, his muscles are like the size of buildings. His shoulders are so wide, and he's like, he could tackle people and kill them, break them in half. He's actually so, he's not just shredded, he's yoked and shredded. Okay, he's like big. And it's very different from his image, but like that's how he is. And yeah, he could just snap people like a twig. He said I should watch Shoto more. You should do it, Blazy. You should do it. No, but and Michi's like, Michi's small. Michi's small, so he could one hand pick her up and just toss her into a snowdrift. No doubt in my mind. No, zero doubt in my mind. Crazy. No, he's huge. He's huge. His model and voice sound like a soft e-boy. I know. That's why it's like shocking, and I like to remind people because I feel like you look at him and you hear him talk, you see the model, and you're just like, oh, he seems like a nice guy, and you'd probably think he was just like a little guy, but no, no, not at all. I don't know. Some people are like, they look so different from what you think they would when you hear them and you see their model. So people are like exactly the same, you know. But yeah, he's one of the ones that's like total opposite. Total opposite. You just see him as his model. No. I mean, there are similarities though. I think overall there are similarities, but he's big, dude. I am 7'3". Yeah, but you know we don't like to peel back the curtain, the fourth wall too much here. So I tend to not remind people of it. I'd just be like, oh, my hands are so small and dainty, and then they believe it. You know, they believe it, right, Lucky? Lucky, you've. He's doing the long crossed arms, you know, straight out extended arms that are crossed. He's doing that. Next, you're gonna tell me GEEGA's Italian. That's what you think. Look, the truth is, you'll never know the truth. I'll tell you some stuff, but not other things. And that's it. You'll never know. Dun dun. Dun dun dun. Could palm 2 basketballs with one hand. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, I do have yaoi hands though, actually. I'm one of those people, you know, like sometimes you get proportionally big hands or proportionally long arms or proportionally whatever. When I look at myself, they don't like look big. They don't look big, but if I meet someone the same height as me and I put my hand against their hand, my hand's always bigger. My hand's always bigger. And it's not, I just have like a big reach. I have a big reach. Because I was always confused. I was like, why am I able to play cello? But everyone told me you wouldn't be able to make those reaches, but I could. And it's because I got those like Rachmaninoff hands. Oh, Lucky, where are you going? I got those proportional Rachmaninoff hands. You know, it's just how it is. But it's deceptive. They don't like look that big, but then when I like need to do the thumb to pinky extendo reach, I can do it. The truth is unknowable. True. True. So true. But you know, we all know the truth. I am a 50-year-old bald man, so. Did you ever doubt it? Did you ever doubt it? Now my hands are kind of long though. My mom used to always comment because she has like short hands. Like my palms are longer than hers. My fingers don't really look freakishly long or anything. I don't look like I have like fucking like Edward Scissorhands kind of things, you know, going on. But my hands are just overall like they look proportional but just longer. My palm is quite long. My mom has short palms and short fingers. And she would always put her hands next to mine and be like, "I'm glad you didn't get my hands." And I'd be like, "What do you what?" She always put them down. She'd be like, "I have short fingers. I have short hands." And she'd say it like so negatively, and I'd be like, "You got small, cute hands. What do you mean?" Like, to me it's small and cute, but to her she'd be like, "I have short, stubby fingers." She'd say that. I'm like, "What do you?" Yeah, she's a hand so. I know. I know. And I'd be like, well, that's such a weird thing to have like a complex about, also because like they look normal to me. She's got cute little hands, you know? I don't know, man. Hands are small, it's bad because dude. Is that scientifically proven? Is there research and stuff showing that there is a connection? For real? Or is this just something people say? Let me see. Is there scientific bases. Are they actually linked? Let me see. Like, why? Oh, general hand size does not predict penile size, but studies show a correlation between the ratio of your index finger to your ring finger, called the digit ratio, and adult penile length, suggesting prenatal testosterone exposure influences both. Men with a lower ratio of your second to fourth digit, your index to your ring finger, that's the way to tell. All right, fellas, there's a new complex to be had. There's a new complex to be had. Look at your friend's hand, and if their index and ring finger are like similar in height, you'd be like, wow, that's a nice low ratio. Nice low ratio, right? But then if the index finger is much longer than the ring finger, uh-oh, right? Penis phrenology real. The thing is, it's prenatal hormonal environments that show that, but maybe it doesn't necessarily always predict it. It's like a maybe. I don't know. It's interesting. It's interesting. Okay, so if anyone says anything about hand size, just tell them to fuck off. Is the TLDR. I was curious. I don't know. I never knew if there was an actual basis to that. My index finger is a lot longer than my ring finger when I look at mine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I guess I didn't. Uh-oh. No testosterone. Whoops. No. Yeah, I'm looking at mine. My, like, if I look at mine, okay, and I extend my fingers out all the way, where my ring finger ends is where the bottom of the nail for my index finger begins. Like, that's how far off they are. That's how far off they are. But is it actual? Okay, wait, hold on, though. Wait, is it length? No. Hold on. Thought. They said length of the finger matters. But I'm looking at it like this because my knuckles arrange my fingers that way. But if I look at the exact length of the fingers, they're the same. Hold on. Wait a minute. I might be blessed. I might be blessed in this department. Hold on. Digit ratio. How do we calculate it? How do we measure it? The digit ratio. Oh, yeah, it's not where they land. It's if you measure it with like calipers, right? On the back of the knuckle to the end of the finger. Oh shit, mine are like the same. I'm packing. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, if you take your hand, wait, they'll show you how they measure it. I'll get you the little the diagram. Hold on, I'm packing. Like that. So you have to bend your fingers forward, lay them flat, and then get like calipers on them. Okay, never mind. If I do that, they're like... I think my ring finger is longer than my index if I do that. It is. Oh my god. Oh my god. My ring finger is longer than my index. Does that mean I'm like really packing? Like, what is... Oh man. They say place the edge of the hand on a table when you measure it. Hold on. It's the 2D 4D ratio. Ooh, it says if you've been exposed to androgens during key stage of fetal development. Ooh. Ooh. Unfortunately, I'm genetically female though, so it doesn't give me like a huge baby, a big schlong. Ooh. Check this out, guys. Not to brag. The 2D4D ratio has been postulated to correlate with a range of physical and cognitive traits in childhood and adulthood, including personality traits such as assertiveness in women, aggressiveness in men, and cognitive abilities such as numerical skills. Wow. Lack of high quality research, but you know what? I'll take one shitty study and tell everyone it's real. Uh-oh. That test yesterday said I was 98% assertive, and I did study math. Uh-oh. Did I get soul read? Did I get soul read by my finger lengths? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Real. Phrenology's so real, dude. So real for sure. Ooh, it's like interesting too because they're trying to, it looks like the tests are trying to figure out like when this hormone exposure is happening and like from what. And they're thinking it might be related to amniotic fluid testosterone levels and not umbilical cord levels. So it doesn't mean that it necessarily carries over to the person into adulthood. It's just when they're a baby. And then after birth, they're no, you know, they have whatever their own levels are. So it's not necessarily related to like your DNA and like you having being a person that produces more testosterone or anything like that, because like I've always actually had like weird levels with a lot of stuff where I've like too much estrogen. I've like a lot, but yeah, it looks like it's in the amniotic fluid. That's so interesting. I'm gonna bookmark. I'm gonna read it later. I'm gonna bookmark this for later. I don't know, stuff like that is always interesting. Always interesting.
Wait, were all the palm reader psychics just cheating? Elden Ring finger reading confirmed real?
Well, okay, now if we're being serious for a second, they're just saying this finger length difference or lack of difference shows higher testosterone levels, not in the person, but in exposure when they are a baby in the womb. Which, I mean, correlation, yes. How much does it really affect? I think that's way too hard to say. They'd have to do a huge study for that. Huge. Like enormous. What did you say? Glucose goddess. Who the fuck is that? Is currently doing videos on what to eat when pregnant to influence the embryo. What? Okay, I mean, here's the thing. Obviously, nutrition is important, but like, what? What the fuck? I ate only meat so my baby will be a carnivore, alpha male. Like, what? You just eat a balanced diet, man. I don't know. Take your prenatal vitamins or something. That's crazy. That's insane. Ugh. People are out there trying to be the Bene Gesserit. No, straight up. They're trying to like, you know, perhaps if I eat the chosen vitamin, my baby will come out smart. That's insane. That's actually so nuts. Oh my god. Baby maxing. Gene maxing. It is interesting though, whenever you can probably ask your mothers, you can probably be like, did you crave anything in particular when you were pregnant with me? And A lot of people have a really specific thing. My mom said it was cheese. It was cheese and meat. Like fatty, protein heavy stuff was what she really, really craved for me. And then specifically cherry flavored stuff, which is hilarious because that's all the stuff I like eating. That's what I like eating. Meat, cheese, butter, and cherry flavored things. That's exactly what I like. Yeah, and pickles, really sour stuff, and citrus, which I also love eating. I like tart cherries. I like lemonade. I like just straight up eating lemons, you know. I like sour pickles. Yeah. So that's funny. But then with one of my brothers in particular, she said she always loved like eating broccoli. She just craved broccoli all the time for him, but he hates broccoli. It is his mortal enemy. So it's weird. It's weird how like the stuff that she craved when she had me was all stuff that I like now, but for him, it's like, you know, not really. Here's a seafood. Costco hot dogs for you. Your wife craved Taco Bell black bean crunch wraps. I have a really close friend who was pregnant recently, and some of the stuff she wanted to eat was weird. It was stuff that she never liked. She never really enjoyed much. She kind of would like stray away from, and then while she was pregnant, there were certain things that she was like, I can't stop eating this. And it kind of permanently changed her. Like now she's used to those foods and likes them now. Not that she craves them the same way, but you know, very interesting. Your partner's into oranges and spring onions at different phases. Ooh, interesting. Garlic was another one that my mom said that she always wanted, but I think she just always liked garlic anyway, so I don't know if that was that related to her being pregnant with me. I do love garlic though. I don't know. For another one of my brothers, not the broccoli one, I remember she said, what was it? Strawberries for my oldest brother. And my dad had to like go procure strawberries all the time to just keep her like sated. She just wanted fresh strawberries. They ended up like buying a whole bunch and freezing them. And that way she could like blend them whenever she wanted some, she could blend them and drink it. But it was just strawberries. It wasn't the whole time. It was like for one particular month though. But he always said that he remembered a straight month of just nothing but buying strawberries. I don't know. Your friend's mom developed an allergy to chocolate while she was pregnant with her? Ooh, that's scary. That's scary, getting like a random new allergy. Insane. You loved carrots and squash as a baby to the point you turned orange and they thought you had jaundice. What did I like as a baby? I think I ate pretty much everything. I ate everything, but I wanted to drink milk all the time. I never stopped, like, fully into adulthood. I just drank milk constantly. I just love it so much. I love it so much. I don't know why. I don't know why. Some people just like it. Some people just don't like it. There's some people who are straight up disgusted, but I love it. I love it. Didn't know that episode of Magic School Bus was possible turning orange. The beta carotene makes you slightly, you have to eat so much. You have to eat so much of it. And it makes you slightly yellow. And that's it. I don't know if you've ever seen someone with jaundice, but they do like look yellow. Is it from bilirubin buildup? What is it? Hold on. Jaundice. Yeah, arising from excess of the pigment bilirubin. Yeah. Yep. So it just like makes you slightly yellowish, but that's not sorry, I'm dying. That's not what makes you yellow when you like eat a lot of carrots and stuff. That's just beta carotene, which is different. It's different. All the cheese your mom ate, yeah. I want to go get a cheese block. I'm gonna cut myself a giant piece of cheese from the cheese block. That's what I want to do. My cat actually moved, so I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna refill my water, get some cheese, and figure out when Nock wants to play. I'll play whenever. You guzzled OJ as a baby, 33 ounces a day. Holy shit. I actually never liked orange juice. I like oranges. I never liked orange juice. I don't know what it is. Orange juice does not taste like oranges to me. Like it does, but it's not the same. Something about it feels more like it's just pure sharpness and less like nice orange flavor, if that makes sense. I don't know. Something about it like ain't right. Yeah, so I was like the apple juice. You like orange juice, but not oranges. It's the texture. I like fresh oranges. Yeah, I like the texture of them. Eat better orange juice, not concentrate. Yeah, I think it's the stuff from concentrate and everything they add that just makes me hate it. If it just was straight up a squeezed orange, I would like it. I would like it then. But I like really sour stuff, you know. So that's just me. Anyway, I'll be right back. I'm gonna refill my water. Grab snacks and be ready to game. Okay, BRB. In the meantime, discuss your favorite fruit juice. I'll be back. I'm back. Back so soon. Pineapple juice. I don't like the fuck, what's the enzyme? What's the enzyme in pineapples? I don't like the feeling of the enzyme eating away at my flesh. That sharp feeling. So I never really liked pineapple. I don't hate, yeah, bromelain. That's the one. I don't hate the flavor of pineapple too much. It's not my favorite, but it's not bad. But I don't like that feeling at all. Yes, I know a lot of people like it. For me, I never enjoyed that. But I do like stuff that's like so sour and tart that it's painful, so I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, the pineapple eats you back. I don't know, ma'am. Mango and guava are counted as exotic because of the Pacific life. I didn't realize that either. I think mango is maybe a little easier to find in stores nowadays. But I always found it really easy to find guava. Because up where I am, everything gets shipped up here, you know? Like literally everything. Or they grow it here if they can. And we just have everything available. We also have a huge Caribbean population, Southeast Asian population, everything. So I can go buy durian, I can go buy breadfruit, jackfruit, stuff like that, you know? I can walk to a place and get that stuff. So I always thought that it was kind of normal to find some of these things. And then as a working adult, when I started working and moving to other areas for work sometimes, when I would be in other parts of the country, I was like shocked that I couldn't find this stuff. I didn't realize. I was like, maybe not a big section, but there should at least be like some tropical fruits or something. And there would be nothing. They would just have apples, pears, berries, grapes, bananas, oranges. You know, like they would just have the standard fare. And I was like, what? What is this? I just thought for the longest time that, like, even if it was a smaller selection, that you could find those things. But no, there are entire, like, swaths of the country where you can't find a damn mango. You know? It's interesting. White guava or pink guava? I like both. I like both. I would usually... I usually go for white guava. It's just whatever they have, you know? Ew, durian. I do not like durian. I do not like it. New Yorkers don't understand how good they got it when it comes to food. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You don't realize if you grow up there, if you leave there and never have to, like, live somewhere else, you get used to things just being available to you, you know? And that's why, like, I've thought about it, and I'm like, oh, you know, as a streamer, it would make a lot of sense to move to the middle of nowhere, buy a big-ass house, you know, detached, not attached to anyone else's homes, not have to live in the same building as anyone, and just, like, exist, right? Low taxes, whatever. But then everywhere I go, so many of the things that are parts of my daily life are not there. And I'm like, I don't like it. I don't like it. No food availability. The variety is just so low. I think it's actually normal in these other areas, and I'm just in a place where it's high, but I'm so used to it. And I think I can't do it. It's the same for me, Taka. It's the same for me. Like, I can go, like, walk somewhere and get whatever tea I want. Whatever tea I want. I can get whatever fruit I want. I could get all these cuts of meat. What if I couldn't? Oh my god. You know what I buy all the time? Frozen sliced meats. Chadolbagi, right? Like, these sorts of things. Chadol and, like, I don't know. Well, actually, it's mostly brisket. I just mostly buy brisket. But I buy all these sliced meats and stuff, and being able to buy it frozen and just, like, 3 a.m., streams finished, throw that shit on there, rice cooker on, you know, just boom, and just, like, make food like that. They don't even sell bok choy in, like, most American supermarkets. They don't even sell it. They don't have it. What? You know, like, that, to me, that's crazy. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have bok choy? That's like a huge staple for me. I don't know. And, like, yeah, you can replace stuff with certain things, but it's just, oh. Opinion on salami. I love salami. I love cured meats. I love cured meats so much. I try to not eat too much, though. But, oh, so good. That's the other thing. I can get, like, a billion different little salamis and hams and things. But then you go out to an American supermarket in, like, the Midwest, and they're like, yeah, we got boar's head salami. And I'm like, what kind? They're like, General Salami. And I'm like, all right, well, what else you got? That's it. General Salami. And I'm like, whoa. I don't know. It kind of like freaks me out. I have a hard time living in an area where, like, the food variety isn't high. And I did get more used to, like, making more things myself or shipping them to myself, but that's so expensive or time consuming depending on what you're doing. I don't know. I used to my face when I learned there are people out there who eat only bread and no rice. I don't even eat that much bread. I really don't. Occasionally a sandwich. I don't usually buy bread and keep it in my home. Like, I straight up have not been buying bread for years. Years and years. I might make rice. I might make pasta. But for the most part, meat and vegetable. Like, I just eat so many vegetables, honestly. But I don't know. I think you can't live like that when you leave certain areas. It's hard. You make late night sandwich? I don't do late night sandwich. You know what I do late night? Rice cooker on. pan on stove with a little grill top. Go to freezer. And I've got a selection of all these frozen sliced meats. If you ever go to K Barbecue and they bring out a little tray, you're like, let me get the brisket. And it's all these little rolls of frozen brisket that you throw on and like heats very quickly because it's thin sliced. I've got that in my freezer. So I just pull that out and it's like, oh, and I just throw some meat on there, make a sauce, boom, make a vegetable, I'm done. That shit cooks up in no time at all. No time at all. You know? So that's just like, it's just so easy. That or like, I make a billion stews. You know, use whatever pastes and sauces you need to use. Throw them in the bottom. Throw some garlic in. Throw water in. Boil it. Yay. Now throw whatever you want in it. Now you can eat it. Yay. It's like, you know, super fast and it all works. And I can just use my like thinly sliced frozen meats. Only bread you bought for like the past year, hamburger buns of flour tortillas. Yeah, I try to work like some bread into my diet here and there. Like every now and then I'll buy it and be like, I haven't had bread in a while, but I don't know, I'm just not used to eating. I end up making like toast and like eating it in the morning a lot. Often you get game meats. Pretty often I have people that will gift me stuff. So I'll like break it down and then freeze it. No thoughts ricotta pasta. Tried a few times and vibe with it, dude. The ricotta pasta is like... That is my, I'm struggling. I've got nothing in here. I don't know what to make food. And I just need something. Dude. Pasta. Boil. Drain. Tub of ricotta. Throw a bunch in. Well, melt it down first. Like heat it first. Melt it in. Season with whatever you want. Done. Done. It's the simplest thing and it's so good. Protein, fat, and carb. And yeah, you should probably eat a vegetable on the side, but like, you know, if you need to do that, it's a good struggle meal. It's a good one. Chicken ramen gold, throw in a couple eggs. Yeah. I've got my tiny little golden ramen pot that is exactly the size of one package. And like, I use that one and you like pick up the lid and eat the ramen off the lid. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Pizza opinion? What? Ask a specific question. What? I like pizza. I don't know what to say about it. Kyle, thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid. You guys add pesto? Yeah, I keep pesto frozen. I'll make a bunch and then keep it frozen. But I don't always feel the need to throw it into that like pasta I was talking about. If I just have fresh herbs. If I have fresh herbs to season, like I don't feel the need to do that. I'll use dried too. I mean, hey, it's a struggle meal for, you know, from when I was like super poor and the only luxurious thing I could get for cheap was cheese because we had a cheese guy that I could go to who would give me super cheap bulk cheese. So I had a bunch of ricotta, didn't know what to do with it. So that was what I did. Is New Haven full of shit for claiming how good their pizza is compared to New York City? New Haven pizza is also really good. I wouldn't say it's better. It's just simply that New Haven is smaller and it's easier to find good pizza there, whereas New York is huge and there are all these different places and some are better, some are less good. So they'll eat like average to low average New York pizza and then eat good New Haven pizza and they'll be like, it's so much better. And I'm like, yeah, because you went to the good place in New Haven, you know? Like, yeah, of course. Like when people go to New Haven, they're like, where do I go? And they go, oh, one of these two spots. And it's good. But then you go to New York and they're like, where should I get pizza? And people are like, I don't know, there's pizza everywhere. You can like walk down the street and get whatever. And then they get like a shitty dollar slice that's okay. Not like it's bad or anything, but you know. There's a lot of more chance to end up having something that's like not as good as the best, right? So they're both good. It's just hard to compare when you have to compare like individual places to each other, you know? You really do. For Europeans, it's weird to hear American pizza opinions. Well, American pizza is not the same as like pizza in Europe. They're just different foods, even if they have the same name. Obviously they have the same basis, but they're not made the same. The ingredients used are not all exactly the same. So I don't count them as the same conversation. So when people are like, "Oh, your New York pizza isn't as good as Italian pizza," I'm like, yeah, because they're different versions of a dish. Why compare? Like, what? They're both good in different ways. Like, I don't give a fuck, you know? Europeans be like, we don't do that in Europe. Dude. Yeah, as if we don't know. Right? Like, they say it like they're educating us. They're like, Italian pizza's different. I'm like, yeah, I fucking know. I wasn't talking about that. They have to remember that Americans only talk about American stuff for the most part. And when they say a word, you have to assume they're talking about the American version because they don't care about the rest of the world because they don't need to. Because America has it all. You know? You got to remember that, you know? Very, very self-absorbed mindset. You know? And that's just how Americans are, dude. And it's not like they're doing that on purpose. It's just that's how they're used to talking, man. That's how they're used to talking. Yeah, when people compare Chicago and New York, and I'm like, hey, they're like different interpretations of dishes. I don't compare them and say one's better or one's worse. That's just maybe you like this one or not. It's an opinion piece. You can't say one is objectively better. They're different things. It's not like they're trying to make the same exact thing and then you're like, who executed the same exact thing differently and better? That's a question, right? Do you take like different New York style slice places and compare them? That's fine. You could say one is objectively better. It's a little less about opinion, right? But when you're talking about styles of a dish and they're completely different styles, that's just an opinion piece, right? At that point. I think there's nothing wrong with deep dish. I think it's not my style though. I don't like it that much. I would just eat a lasagna instead, man, if I want like a something that's like a casserole of those ingredients, you know? But I think I do like Detroit style. Detroit style is derived from New York Sicilian style pizza. If you go into a New York pizza place and you're like, let me get a Sicilian slice, they give you pizza, but the base, the dough, instead is more like a focaccia. Which is basically, if you go to Detroit, it's almost exactly the same. Yeah, it's a square slice. That is just what it's derived from. It's that quote-unquote Sicilian slice, because they would just make a focaccia and throw it on there. That's all it was, really. That's all it was. Calling sauce gravy okay? No, I don't like that. I don't like that. That's like certain immigrants started calling it gravy, and I don't know why. My family never did. My family never called it gravy. Any food hot takes? Probably. I don't know. Not off the top of my head. I don't know. I think all of my takes are lukewarm, honestly. I don't really think I have many hot takes. Sometimes I'll say something and someone will be like, whoa, hot take. And I'm like, actually, I think a lot of people feel this way. I don't know. I don't know. You said you love Sicilian pizza, but you can't find a place near you that does it. You could do it really easily at home, though, because focaccia is so easy to make. It's so easy to make. I think it's easier to make than standard pizza dough to get the flavor right. Give a hot GTA take. I know this is a hot take, but for me, I don't really like GTA 5 as a game. I don't really like it. I just like RP. But if like my same group of people were RPing on a server for a different game, I'd be over there. I don't play it because it's GTA RP. It's just because it is RP with people I like. You know what I mean? I don't really like playing GTA that much. The only thing I like about the game itself is I like racing, but it's not well done in base game. It's only on like servers where they have adjusted the way the cars drive and feel really well. Because I just like racing games in general. I just like going fast, you know? So I really like modded servers that have good racing in them. But again, that's not base GTA 5, so it's not even like you know. It's not even like you like the game for that. It's just you like this modded thing that someone made, you know. You have no real interest in GTA 6? I think I would still play 6 because I loved 4. I loved 4, and because it's just GTA in general, and I've played all of them. I'm still gonna play it, but I'm not like anticipating it like it's gonna be the greatest game of all time. It's gonna be amazing. I think it's just gonna be another one, you know. But I think like out of all those games, the only GTA that I thought was like really an amazing game was 4. The rest were all right. 4 was like actually great though. Actually great. Also play it though. Also play 6. San Andreas was good too. But I think yeah, I think 4 was incredible. They figure out fun gameplay in 6. The lumbering movement is rough. That's what I'm saying. Like the way the characters move, I think they wanted to make it feel a little more realistic, maybe, but it just came off as slow and clunky, especially when you're supposed to be running around, pulling out a gun, going behind cover, shooting. Like it just felt clunky. Just felt clunky. And as someone who's PvP'd in that game quite a bit on like servers and stuff, you're like, let me go run into this car. I'm getting shot at. I want to go run in up to this car, open the door, get in the car, and drive away. And your character will like run up to him and be like, do like 2 fuck ass circles and like slip and trip on the floor. And then like all this shit that like is not right and it's kind of jank. And then they like teleport into the car, you know? And it's like, it just feels wrong. It feels weird. I don't know. I always hated the movement. I don't know. Yeah, no, the gameplay hasn't upgraded much. But 6 is supposed to be made by a different person or like a different director. So hopefully the gameplay feels tighter. I think that's what they need. I'm hoping for really good racing, really good driving. I don't know if they'll do that, but that's what I would like to see. I don't really care about the gunplay as much, but I would really like to see racing in that game be fun. And I'm hoping they make like online just racing servers like packed into the game, right? Like racing challenges you could do against people with really good feeling cars. I don't know if they'll do that, but if they do that, man, I would love it. I would love it. We'll see. We'll see, because it's just fun doing like what feels like street racing, you know? Like nighttime street racing through a city kind of thing in 5 is super fun. Again, only on modded servers. So it'd be nice if they make that a thing. We'll see. I don't know. Said you might play Elder Scrolls 6 purely because you have no idea how the game's gonna play. I haven't really felt like Bethesda's made a good feeling game in a while. Morrowind didn't really feel that good to play. The writing was just incredible. Oblivion felt fun, but it felt fun, not good to play. It felt fun. And then Skyrim was neither. It was a little fun, but not that fun. For me, it was okay. Yeah, maybe they've just never made a good feeling game. Yeah, this is why Kingdom Come is the GOAT, okay? That's why Kingdom Come is the GOAT. It's everything I wanted out of Oblivion and Skyrim. It's just everything I wanted but didn't get, and then Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 comes in and is like, bust down the doors like, hey, here's a good game, you know? So I'm just like fully converted. I'll still play Elder Scrolls 6 because I'm a streamer and I'm gonna play everything, you know? But like, I don't know. I don't know. So I think the writing stuff are just not there anymore. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, the writing early on was good. I think the world building was good, but the writing itself was okay. I don't know. You like the UI of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2? Me too. I'm hoping when I get the new PC, it's getting sent to me like right after the holidays, which will be good. When I get that and set that up, it should be able to run stuff. I couldn't really run Kingdom Come very well and stream it. but maybe we return to that. Or there are other games too, but I'll go through and replay it for sure, whether it's on stream or not. New Vegas. Yeah, New Vegas was still good, but it really was like Oblivion era, like you said. Kingdom Home Deliverance 2 was the most immersed you felt in an RPG. Really? Yeah. Yeah. I think I want more games like that. I want more games of that style, but I feel like they take so much time to make, and you need a lot of money, you need a lot of good writers, good VAs, that I don't think every every studio is willing to take that on, you know? Get the specs decided for the next PC build? Yeah. It's locked in. It's locked in. It is. So should you play Kingdom Come 1 before 2 or just start with 2? I think you should start with 1. I think you should play the first one and then play the second one. They're separate. You don't need to play the first one. They give you a recap at the beginning of the second game to kind of let you know what happened in the first one. You don't need it. But I think it's good to play it anyway. Hope you managed to buy the RAM in advance. Oh no, everything, don't worry, everything's locked in. But it's disconnected enough that you could just play 2 if you wanted. So I think, I don't know, the story in the first one's so insane that I think going and playing the first one first is good. I went through after the second game and like played the first one and fucking loved it. I had played a bit of the first one when it came out and then didn't continue. I don't remember why. I think it was a time thing. I was working, whatever. But yeah, I think it's very worth it. I think it's very, very worth it. Multi-target combat almost killed it for you. Yeah, it got a little rough in some spots for sure. It did. What a good game though. Oh my god. I hope they make more. How many years was it between the two? What was the release date? ...2018, and the next one was 2025. Yeah. That's not too bad of a development cycle for that size of game. We call this model the Templar. The Templar. Templar, and then Mouse is a battle nun. The Templar. Yeah, Mouse hers is... I think she went with battle nun, right? I think that's what she calls it. I don't know. You want a spiritual successor to Jade Empire? I don't know if that'll ever happen. It'd be cool. I don't know if that will happen. Where are all the devs now? Where Winds Meet is very Jade Empire. I've been looking at it. I haven't played it, but a couple of my friends have streamed it, and it just looks like a good game. And it looks like a good game. I don't know. It looks neat. So I've thought about it. Combat feels fun. Is it good? I like wuxia as just a theme for games, which I feel like hasn't been a big theme in games for a long time, other than maybe Dynasty Warriors, kind of. So it'd be nice. It'd be nice. We need more of that. New KOTOR game from Casey Hudson this decade is Cray Cray. Yeah, KOTOR. I'm so excited for it. KOTOR. I loved KOTOR, man. KOTOR. Is it an MMORPG? Souls-like? I think it's an ARPG. Kind of the way Wukong was just an ARPG. It looked a little like a Souls-like, but when you play it combat-wise, I'm like, this doesn't feel as Souls-like as much as standard action RPG. I think it kind of falls in that vein more. Maybe. But I'd have to really feel it out, you know. ARPG with a social MMO side that's separate. Yeah, I do like that it's not forced, not required. Neo, I love Neo. I kind of want to replay Neo too. I've been thinking about it. I kind of want to replay Neo too, because that game, I don't know. I don't know if you guys played it. But it was so good, man. It was so good. You see Neo 3's coming up. Neo 3's coming up. It's on Steam. It's early February. The visuals for it look insane. Yeah, 3 is coming up. I feel a little bad because like Code Vein comes out later that month, so and you know people are like, oh, Code Vein, but not that Code Vein was bad or anything, but like I want Neo to have its time, you know. The changes are cool and story looks whack. It looks neat. It looks good whack. It looks really neat, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Neo 1 is on sale for like $5 right now. Is it really? Hold on. Oh, Neo 2 is only $20 too. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, that shit's $5, dude. Normally like a $50 game. You know, it's normally huge. When was Neo 2? 2021. Wow, it's been that long. Neo 2 came out right when I started streaming. I'm pretty sure I was sitting there playing it like off stream. And that was just like, I remember this from when I first started streaming. I was just playing Neo 2 and streaming like old releases. It was so good. 1000% worth. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I think I just liked the gameplay in Neo 2 more than I liked the gameplay in a lot of other like Souls-likes and similar games coming out within those years. It's just something about it felt really satisfying, and it wasn't necessarily supposed to be a Souls-like in how it felt. It was very just action RPG. It was kind of its own thing, but I loved it. I loved it so much. So I've been hyped for 3 for a long time. A long time. Is Neo 1 good too? Oh, yeah. No, the first game is really good. It's really good. I assume you tried Liza P. I loved Liza P. I loved it. I'm like, I knew Game Plus'd it. I loved that game so much. And I tried to get every one of my friends who liked Souls-likes to play Liza P, because it was sort of off of some people's radar. And I kept being like, no, you have to. It's so good, you have to. And I'm glad I convinced some friends. Turned some of them into sickos. Yeah, Limes did like it. I was glad she played it. Did you try Sifu? I've replayed Sifu multiple times on stream. I love Sifu so much. Yeah. It's like Sifu was so up my alley. So up my alley for the type of game that it was. And I really just like beat 'em ups and things that use fighting game style controls but are not a side-by-side 2D fighting game. And Sifu just did that for me. And I'm glad because, you know, I played Absolver. I liked it, but there were things about it that I thought didn't hit. So when Sifu was coming out, I was like, oh my God. Like, I really hope this is going to be good, because I know what I wanted out of Absolver and didn't get it. And there was the same people making this. So I was like, it better not miss. And it did not. It was really good. It was really good. Sifu's what you want Absolver to feel like. I wish they would remake Absolver and just like, just do it entirely differently so it feels like Sifu. Yeah, I played Divinity. I played Original Sin 2 a lot. I think I did like 5 playthroughs with friends. My D&D group. It was good. It was really good. Every time someone screams about Bloodborne 2, I want to shake them and force them to play Liza P. Yeah, Liza P is like right there, and they're like, oh, I need Bloodborne 2. No, you don't. You don't. Liza P is sitting there ready for you to play it, okay? It's right there. I don't know. I have not tried the new Ninja Gaiden. I've watched people play it. Everyone said it's really good. Everyone said it's really nice. So it's on the list to look at, but yeah, I haven't played it. Next year we just switch to exclusive FromSoft game. Yeah. Kind of surprising. I didn't think that that would be a thing from FromSoft, but hey, man, why not? Why not? But today we have a thing that I have been waiting for a while, which is the Arc Raiders update. The Arc Raiders update. I gotta make sure I press the update button. I'm gonna do that now before I forget. Well, I have my Steam here. So that Force gameplay doesn't feel right to you? Is it that it doesn't feel good, or is it that it doesn't feel like Ninja Gaiden? Have you played Divinity 2 from 2012? Yes. Absolutely. But Original Sin 2 is the one that I played like a billion times. Arc Raiders. I'm quite behind in levels. I'm not level 75. I'm like 20 something, maybe 30. Because I just don't really play this game on stream much, which means I don't put that much time into it. And I've been playing through a lot of other like story-based stuff on the side, so not really putting in a lot of Arc Raiders time, but I want to. I really like Arc Raiders. Casual looter shooter, sometimes not casual. It's just fun. It's been my like really good late night. I want to hang out with a couple friends and just play something, but I don't want it to be anything like, you know, where I care too much. So we just kind of load up Arc. It's been good. I've been really, really enjoying it. I've tried Absalom. No. Nope. I think this would be a good time to jump into Arc. There's never a bad time. Something that I like about Arc is that they mostly group you into lobbies, not so much based off of skill level only, but heavily based off of your actual level, like your experience. So if you are just starting out, you are going to be in a lot of lobbies with people that are lower level as well, and it will carry forward like that. So skill level is also kind of counted a little bit, but it's more so about like gameplay time put in, you know? So if you're new, you don't get thrown to the wolves instantly. Not to say you'll never have someone with more playtime than you in your lobby, like you will, but it's not as bad, you know? But that's nice. I like that a lot. Yeah, they confirmed you get grouped with people based on aggression. I've been just attacking people mostly in that game, so I think that's why I'm in the toxic lobbies, because I've had friends who play this game and they play mostly friendly. And they're like, I don't know what people are saying. I don't get people yelling slurs at me in this game and stuff. Like, people have been really nice. And I'm like, oh, because my lobbies, I'm getting people like screaming crazy shit sometimes. It's a bit of a mix. I think I'm in the middle. But then I learned it's because if you PvP, they put you with people that like to PvP. So I was like, oh. I see. I just like playing it like a PvP game, you know? Here, I'm gonna open it. Now I'm feeling the itch, man. Alexa, turn on triple. I'm feeling the itch real good. Now also, we streamed for 12 hours yesterday. I'm a bit cooked. Depending on how I feel, we may just stay here. I may just like go swap to the alt channel or just be like, hey, go watch Knock if I start feeling too cooked. We'll see how it goes. I might play this game and get really excited and not feel that way though. I don't know. So disclaimer. Stream could be 2 hours, stream could be 12. As I've said. Also, I'm opening a snack. We'll see.